Well, welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and today we're going to take stock of what we have in the Isle of Armor to get ready for the Crown Tundra, because it's coming out next week. Now, first thing I want to do is just kind of get my party all lined up and just be ready for the challenges we're going to face. Since it's all wild area, it's probably going to be the same as the Isle of Armor, that the Pokemon are scaling to your level, or at least to the amount of badges that you've earned. We've beaten the game, it's all going to be like level 60 and 70 and stuff, so I think I just want to have a strong party of high-level Pokemon. Technically, we can get away with this Porygon, but I'm just going to kind of move things around because this is like an in-progress doubles team, so need to get some of that sorted out. So yeah, like Porygon, Talonflame, it was just kind of, you know, you Dynamax Porygon, you slow everything down. Talonflame's just a beast as well. And I want to go looking for just some strong Pokemon that kind of win for free, like Eternatus. So Eternatus is just going to like wipe the floor with anything we find in the Crown Tundra. I could also get really fancy with it and just be like, oh, the legendary birds. We can spec specifically for those, and if we're like trying to catch them in really fancy balls and like play around with catch rate and stuff, we can also go for Pokemon that are good at catching Pokemon, like my already set up False Swipe Aegislash. So we can do that as well. So it's like, yeah, I'm just kind of ready to beat all the trainers in our way really quickly to just kind of get through the Crown Tundra as fast as possible. That way we get into the exploration, competitive, Dynamax adventures, all that fun stuff. And we're kind of set up on a catching Pokemon with the Aegislash. The cool thing about Dynamax Adventures is that you don't need like a specialized legendary Pokemon like a Breloom for the Spore, False Swipe, and then you're kind of have to figure out something else to do against ghost-type Pokemon because Giratina is going to be a thing. But just kind of like thinking of the Regis and stuff, this should work. And that means we can move our Stonjourner into our doubles thing and just kind of move it onto a battle team since it's still an in-progress doubles team and I want to kind of keep that the way it is instead of having it eat up my party. So that'll be working in. I'm probably going to be streaming later today over on twitch.tv/VerlisWolf. That way I can work on the Battle of Legends coming up. I want to bring back One Punch Mewtwo, see if that can do anything. I'm just going to treat it for fun, not like go serious into this online competition. So then we're going to have to like make another battle team or something. But overall, I don't think I need to really do too much. My Silvally is for the Dynamax Adventures, but right now I'm using it for competitive. No. Yes. No, yes, I was about to say, because last time I had it was Ground Memory, but I think this is the same one that I was using for max raid battles. So, I guess I'm just going to have to change him last minute. Actually, no, you don't need him for Dynamax Adventures, because the thing about Dynamax Adventures that I really like is that's going to be all rental teams. Now, we will need that Silvally or some kind of other Pokemon for taking on max raid battles, because we're going to need the new Armorite ore from the Crown Tundra for whatever that's going to be useful for. Thinking about it, I feel like a lot that's going on in the Crown Tundra is going to be fundamentally the same as the Isle of Armor, so I can just kind of keep my Eternatus the way it is, not have the Lagging Tail for the story, just going to swap that out for a Life Orb, but Lagging Tail, 3-star raids, Crown Tundra, just like the standard raids, then you just get a lot of the Crown Tundra ore and pretty much be good to go off of that. Aegislash could probably use a leftovers. I'm just going to do that right now because if I'm false swiping, if I'm trying to get them low and I'm just kind of hanging in there for a while, I think leftovers are just going to be good with having the crazy stats because I'm just like level 100. They're going to be like level 70 or something. So there's leftovers. Have a couple of those left. So I mean, I don't think Aegislash really needs anything else but to hang around Sacred Sword once, or maybe just like Swords Dance False Swipe 3 times, and then I can go and catch the Pokemon pretty easily. Eternatus, like I said, it's kind of already set up, and with the Dynamax Adventures, I really like that it's going to be rental Pokemon only, because then I don't have to do any other work. I don't have to make a team for farming specific legendaries, or doing raids as fast as possible, or figuring out how to synergize with other people. It's just actually going to come down to raw gameplay skill expression, that if you're really knowledgeable about Pokemon, and you can draft with what you have and make it actually super effective for working against the Dynamax Adventures, that's going to be pretty cool. Also, depending on like how far you can look ahead, how all of these features are going to work in there, it's like, oh, this Pokemon's coming up, I should target this Pokemon, swap it for my team, and then build up something really cool, and then we're ready for the legendary Pokemon. So I like that that stress is removed. That's one of my favorite things about the Dynamax Adventures. People are mad that it's like rental Pokemon only, but I think it gives everyone a fair chance. And I'm a lot more on board with that, and that does come down to how well you can play and trying to reduce the amount of like power weakness you have, since yeah, like that Charge Bug, what's it's going to do, it's just like a random Hitmontop with Drill Run, Triple Axle, Brick Break, Coaching. So it's going to be really fancy to see how these turn out, and yeah, don't have to do any work for that. So I'm happy there. As for the rest of the team, I don't really think I need a rest of the team. Like, here's just my beat 'em up, get wrecked kind of Scizor. You know, I just give it a choice band, and then we go and run through everything, and yeah, Crown Tundra might be storyable just like that. But I'm also trying to get the organization out of the way. I moved my in progress doubles team that's in my party to a battle box, and now my party is just ready. We drop in the Crown Tundra, we go. That's going to be it, just like that. But I also want to take stock of some of the other things that we have. First thing to do, let's check out how many watts we have on our league card. So we got more than enough watts. I'm trying to think, like, what are we actually going to spend a crazy amount of watts on? Fortunately, I still have a good amount, 3,000 battle points. I'm not sure how the battle points are going to work, because there really wasn't anything to use BP on with the Isle of Armor. Like, you know, the move tutors, those are going to be with Armorite Ore, unless they bring back the other tutors. That's always the possibilities, that they bring back Defog, Roost, some of the other moves that have just kind of been missing as a tutor. But they could also make that with the Crown Tundra, and then the battle points don't really do too much. So I think I don't need any more than 3,400 battle points, and I think I'm going to be picking up a couple for the end of this season, because I did play a little bit of ranked. Or was that last month, and we're already in October, and I should actually claim those now? Yeah, Series 6 just kind of came and went like a fart in the wind because of all the problems that the Pokemon Company had with not giving it any kind of support for the online competitions. So I played in September. I haven't done any ranked in October so far, and there's kind of no point because everything is going to change. So there's a lot of like weird stuff going on with that. So we just got 2 Great Ball tiers worth of stuff, and that's going to be a quick mystery gift claim. Battle Stadium rewards. I always forget how much it is. I know that if you get like Master Ball tier, it's 600 BP, which is absurd. But the BP gift is, oh, it's like 200, right? Or at least 100. Like, it's still a good amount. So I mean, we claim this, and that's probably going to be all the BP I use on the Isle of Armor, or on the Crown Tundra with some of the new Pokemon to get them competitively ready. If anything, I've just been spending all my BP on PP ups now because it's easier. So yeah, that's going to be 200 like that. PP ups are what, 10 each? So that's like 20 PP ups. Not bad. And then we get some extra items. I think that's some bottle caps. So as long as I just have a lot of candies, we get level 100 Pokemon in the Crown Tundra. We get instant competitive. And then we have a new team ready. Also going to be really good for the legendary Pokemon. But I feel like as you do the raids, you're just going to get enough candies. So yeah, 5 Armorite Ore. I like it. Ability Capsule, 3 bottle caps. We can craft bottle caps as much as we need, and I already have like an infinite amount of those from the Digging Duo because I spent all my watts from the Armorite and then all the money we have. So I think like we're actually pretty stacked on items. Again, just kind of like organizing everything to be ready and to hit the ground as efficiently as possible. And then we have several million Poké Dollars. So I feel like all the work I put into the Isle of Armor, I did like a mini series of that where I was just kind of like, hey, let's do raids for an hour as fast as possible with this lagging tail Eternatus that wins raids in less than a minute. Armorite Ore into the watts, use the watts on the Digging Duo, sell those items, Cramomatic those items, use some of those watts to sell for the luxury balls, and then we have more resources and money than we know what to do with. And I've just been getting watts by playing the game, apparently, and now I still have 140,000 of them. So that's pretty cool. All of that money is pretty much exclusively going to be used on vitamins. I already have some vitamins. We can make a special attacking, sweeping Pokemon instantly if we need to. I did a video on the Pokemon I plan on using in the Crown Tundra, so I'm going to need some Carbos for a Crobat, give it some protein, and then the Cursed White Herb is going to be cool, hopefully. I want to use a Regirock. That's going to be also a really fun Pokemon, so I mean, yeah, just buy hit point ups, and then we get the discount because the Isle of Armor is kind of the greatest thing ever, and we can do that inside the dojo, so that's pretty good right there. And I think it's all going to come down to candies for getting the Pokemon because we have 218 bottle caps. That's a lot. We also have 12 gold bottle caps. That's a lot. We are not short on resources at all, and if we need to do anything, like crafting thing, I think we're ready on the Cramomatic for that side. I was going to look for our experience candies. XL, 85. Now, the thing is, legendary Pokemon are going to have a much higher demand for leveling up to level 100 because they are in slower leveling groups. So those are going to go through pretty fast, but I mean, 462 larges, it's like 70 to get a Pokemon to level 100, maybe like 100 larges to get a legendary to level 100. So I mean, we still have enough to make a couple of full teams several times over and not worry about bottle caps. Mostly it's like you get a legendary Pokemon, you mint it, you just insta it. We have enough battle points for mints, so I think I can actually make almost every competitive Pokemon that's accessible, like competitively ready or something crazy like that. And the thing is, since we're going to be doing the Dynamax Adventures, that's a lot of raid battles that you're doing in a hopefully short amount of time, or just in some kind of endless grind. There is like an endless Dynamax, yeah. Endless Dynamax Adventures let you keep going until you lose a battle. Hopefully the rewards are enhanced in some kind of way. So it's like, oh, I get 5 extra large candies per Dynamax Adventure. By the time I see a legendary, I've gotten enough candies to where that thing's already at level 100. So it kind of pays for itself just from the amount that you're putting into the game. That's pretty cool. And then I do need to farm some Crown Tundra ore. So if I do 2-3 hours of that, tons of candies right there. That's going to work with Eternatus. And then yeah, we can kind of get all the Pokemon we need for level 100 to have competitive Crown Tundra update. That's going to be pretty nice. Thinking about other things, Galarian Star Tournament. I'm not too worried about making a team for that unless the rewards are super good, but I'd have to see how that plays out. Ability Patch, we don't know how you get one of those. Maybe exchange it for the Crown Tundra, or maybe it's actually a reward from the Star Tournament. So let's also go and check on some of the other items that we have. Repeat Balls, well, a lot of those Pokemon in the Crown Tundra are going to be new. So I think we can afford buying a lot of Quick Balls. We could also go for some Ultra Balls. We have 2 Master Balls just chilling that I never used. Dusk Balls, those are also going to be very useful. So I think what we can do with that is just head on over to Winden and buy some Pokeballs. I think that's kind of like the only thing I really needed to do from all of this. Like, yeah, a little bit of team micromanagement. Then we're just kind of set up by, you know, like 300 Quick Balls. Even though we'll never use 300 Quick Balls, we can still get away with, like, you know, a couple of those. Repeat Balls are always nice. Dusk Balls. I still don't know how Dusk Balls work with the max raid battles, because, like, sometimes it feels like Dusk Balls work in the day inside of dens and give you the full bonus, and other times, like, I shouldn't have missed that Pokemon, it feels. How many? Yeah. I think I bought around 200 Quick Balls at the start of the Isle of Armor or something, or like near the, like right before the Isle of Armor came out, and then I'm kind of out of them right now. So that's going to be it. Most of these captures and most of these encounters are going to be max raid battles, Dynamax Adventures. I don't think there's going to be too many overworld Pokemon worth going for, so that should be fine right there. And then you buy some Dusk Balls here, I believe. Yes, cool. Not that. Still want to preserve some of my money, even though I feel like all the things we're going to do are just going to kind of like snowball our money into itself. And I think the last thing that there is to do is kind of maybe burn through our Armorite ore, except we probably don't want to too much. Like, one of my thoughts was, alright, we can use our Armorite ore, we can do some Digging Paw and just call it good. We have 48. That's good for a couple of tutors. However, I haven't really, like, I know that we have the list of tutor Pokemon, or like we have the data mine that shows the list of all Pokemon and the tutor moves that they learn. But I feel like the new tutor moves aren't really that great or super needed. And I might be able to just get them like on an as I need them basis, you know? It's like, oh, I need a tutor move. Let's just do 5 3-star raids in less than 5 minutes, and then we can go and get that tutor move for that Pokemon. But the Pokemon I plan on using and the movesets I have for them, I don't think incorporate the tutor moves too much. Unless there's like legendary Pokemon, but I don't really use legendaries too much. So I don't think I need to save all of my Armorite ore. I think we can get away with 3 Digging Paw. That should shore up the amount of watts that we have and give us a little bit of extra money cushion if we just need to buy, you know, like a stack of luxury balls, sell them, make some money. But I think we're kind of good on everything, and it would be pretty sick if we just got like a super digging bonus. 22,000 watts, that's aight. We're just going to kind of pick up watts as we go around and play the game as we do. I wonder if Dynamax Adventures actually give watts. Like, oh, you get 1,000 watts every time you start a new encounter or something. We're just going to be doing regular raids. We have tons of wishing pieces. Maybe a little bit of time skipping is involved, and then we're good to go. Could also do something like, hey, I'm just going to spend all my Armorite ore until we get a super dig, but I don't think we need to worry about that. And this will push us over 200,000 watts. I can't imagine what I would need to spend that much on. Would be cool if they had like new watt traders, or that would make sense. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I'm like, hey, game's not actually responding too much. Okay, there we go. I got what I got. I said 3, we got 3, we got that super bonus, and now things are pretty awesome. That'd actually be cool if there were other watt traders in the Crown Tundra like we have in the base wild area. I'm not saying that we need like another 50 TRs to be added in or something, but if it just kind of worked, that'd be pretty nice. Only 95,000, that's whatever. Oh, but we keep going. I've actually pressed B after that for the keep going, so I'm like, alright, I just want to end this dialogue. There we go, 133,000. That puts us to 300,000. So, do I need anything more than that? I don't think so. What are you guys doing to prepare for the Crown Tundra? What's something I might have missed? I don't know, I just feel like my team is ready. We're going to run it down with level 100s and beat everything up super fast. I might have a spare choice band that I can just quickly slap on to the Scizor. And now we hit the ground running. Again, it's like kind of just about not wasting any time. I don't think I'm going to do any raids. I want to keep the lagging tail on just because I want to grab some Armorite or do some like last time Armorite or raids. But I don't think we need to do any of those. This month's raid, like the featured raids, are kind of bad. Competitive doesn't really matter right now because we had like the end of the series going into the next one. Next one's going to be all the new Crown Tundra Pokemon. So I think we're good to go. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all had a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.